You're watching GSTV, the Gas Station Television Network.
Oh, there's some Cheez-Its in the closet. How stale do you think these are?
So I'm sipping on this is called Cactus Cooler. It's an Arizona soda, and it's orange pineapple blast.
Zona soda.
Yes, so this episode of the Goblin and the Ghoul is sponsored by Cactus Cooler, available at your local stores in Arizona.
So whoever makes the Cactus Cooler, they will not sell it outside of the state of Arizona, or maybe we'll give them the benefit of like the general Southwest.
Yeah, I think it's probably General Southwest. I just went to a weird like gyro place with some friends, and they were all like, "Oh, they got Cactus Cooler here. I used to drink that all the time."
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of like a nostalgic. It's like an RC Cola back in Indiana, I feel like.
Would they get mad at me for trying to smuggle some over state lines? Like they'd probably send the boys after me, right?
That could be some kind of the hype, like how Yingling used to be only in like Kentucky or whatever.
Yeah. I think it was Ohio, maybe.
I didn't know that.
I remember that Stefan's dad used to always just have a little stash, and it was like, "Hey boys, parents are gone. Come over and drink the craft beers."
Yingling is gross, dude. Fuck that beer.
Yeah. But yeah, we're back here with another episode. I mean, guys, it just feels so natural. It feels good. Got a few stories today. Keeping it really centered, kind of like what this show was made on, which is the idea to become the first and biggest gas station podcast at the gas station pump. So I figured when I saw this news article, it was pretty appropriate. So this feller, don't know his name, don't even have the article. So if you're asking me about specifics, I have no clue.
And this is a headline-only podcast.
This is a headline-only podcast. We don't read the articles. We don't care to know.
We don't know how to read.
I don't know how to read. You know, I had to get ChatGPT to say this out to me in text-to-speech. But yeah, a Detroit man charged with murder after an argument over $4 leads to a shooting at the gas station. 1 dead, 2 injured. All I have to say is, like, what do you guys think he was trying to buy? What was the dispute about? And how do you think it escalated?
Well, first off, that mugshot, I said it in our group text, but that's the fuckboy emoji. Like he's gonna use that for a profile picture later.
Yeah.
Like that's a face, dude.
Yeah,
that's
with the snapback emoji, like the
Yeah. That's not the face of someone who's remorseful for just shooting someone over $4.
I also do love the small detail of the "Say Cheese" watermark from this Twitter account that I've never heard of. But continue.
Really good. What's the point of that? Of the watermark?
So
there?
people that repost it, check out "Say Cheese," I guess.
Oh yeah, I'd look at that and be like, man, you know what? I'm gonna check out wherever that originated. You know, that guy knows what's up.
Okay, so this is in Michigan. It was over
Detroit.
$4. Okay, yeah, Detroit. Said 1 dead and 2 injured. So 3 people got hurt over this altercation.
Potentially, yeah.
That's $1.33 per person injured.
So it was at a gas station. That's all we know. That's all we know.
We can scroll a little bit. We just have open carry, I guess, is legal in Michigan. That's interesting.
Good. Need some more guns.
Yeah, shooting that left 2 people injured. Over. This is $3 refund dispute, so we're kind of unsure. It's less than 5. We can agree on that.
Oh, okay. Over a $3 refund dispute. So that means he probably paid and then wasn't getting his change for something at the clerk, right? That's what that would imply? Okay, so he obviously disagreed with the amount of change he was given, and he really was he shot somebody over.
Interesting. So I'm spying the pack of smokes right here, $7.75.
So here's what I think it is, and it's along that vein. So to the top right in the top picture is they have a backwoods advertisement outside of the gas station. So I think that he had a 5 spot, got a pack of woods. I don't know. Maybe it's a 10 spot. I'm not sure exactly how much a pack of woods is, if you can do that with a 10 or 5. But then it's like put the rest in the tank. So which was $3. And maybe the pump was fucked up, something, or maybe the gas station TV wasn't working. And he went in there and demanded a refund because he didn't want to fill up without watching gas station TV. That's what it is.
Yeah, dude, he was begging on it. This thing on, nothing doing.
I can't gas up like this.
Yeah.
No stimulation.
Yeah. Fuck. That's a great one. Dude, the old buying a pack of backwoods, put the rest on the tank. Oh man, that's approaching concrete critter territory. I don't know.
This is we're in Critterland to the max right now in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, just look at that environment right there. That's prime critter grounds. You got the critter monitors right here, the bollards, which funny offside story. But did you guys see that the Bloomington UPS store got ran into again by a car?
Yeah, I did see that Reddit post.
I'll spare the distraction of that, but that's just so funny that's the third time a vehicle has entered that building.
That's so wait, which one, by the way?
The one on College Mall Road.
East Side.
Yeah, that's my old stomping grounds.
It's a magnet, dude.
So I will say that backwoods advertisement, is that a Photoshop into the picture? Is that like on a pole?
It just has, it's on like it's on a bollard. Yeah. It's like,
it looks like Photoshop to me, but whatever.
It looks Photoshop, but this is taken underneath the awning and then that's in the sunlight. So
okay. Got
that's why it looks weird.
It's also funny that they intentionally choose to advertise backwoods on the outside. Like, it's a gas station in Detroit. Of course they have backwoods.
Right.
Like, can say whatever you want about that. I don't care how that sounds. That's
a given.
Is that a different picture of the same guy with longer hair?
It could be a different guy. These could be different stories, and we're racist for not knowing that. But
hold on. Compare.
They're absolutely different people.
The face looks kind
of. He cut that hair off real quick. Okay, it's the same guy.
I was gonna say I better not double down after I say the backwoods.
No, you're good.
Saying
it's
they
the
look
same
similar.
Guy.
I'm gonna get myself.
I was pretty sure their faces look the same. It could be a different mugshot or a different picture in general.
Right. I also have always loved like the one cop on the scene who like came from the office or like had time to throw on his little freaking conductor's cap. Always love those guys.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the thing. Like, is that given to you when you become a cop, or do you have to earn the hat? Is that like a badge of honor?
I don't know.
It depends on where you are. And what
really?
Yeah. I feel like it denotes a higher rank of like sergeant or more. But if any police officers are watching right now, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And we're really grateful.
Yeah, I appreciate you making me feel scared more often than when you're there than when you're not. I appreciate the elevated blood pressure even when I'm doing nothing wrong. It's really nice.
Yeah. I was so close to getting a police officer license plate, but I ended up going with the NASCAR plate.
Okay, hold on. On that topic.
Yeah.
I think if I have children, I want to haze them all by getting them used cop cars, like old cop cars that still have the like light and stuff too, and refuse to buy my kids, if I'm well off, anything except for an old cop car. What do you think about that?
I love that too, dude. And you should like really toe the line for them. Like put like an orange alarm in there, like an orange siren, which you're technically allowed to run.
Yeah, as long as it's not red and blue, right?
Get really close to that line. I've watched, you guys know I love my police camera videos. Like I've shared them before, dash cam stuff. There are so many people that drive around impersonating police officers, like at least 20 videos of just guys pulling people over. They got fake gear. Some of them have like real gear too, which is scary.
So is that just to like abduct people? Is that just to fuck with people, like a power trip?
It's power.
Yeah, Eli could probably understand the psychological profile of that individual, but it's usually some guy who wants to be a cop and just like thinks if they can just fake it till they make it, they'll somehow just become a police officer.
Yeah, right.
But it's usually guys that do like the police and want to be a good person, but are just like egotistical, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it varies, but I think most of the time some part of having authority over people is really appealing to them, so they go to great lengths to have authority over people. I have another brief cop story that I don't think I've told on this podcast, but so I have ADT, like an alarm system in my house, because they had it when we moved in here. So we were like, fuck it, we'll get some cameras and, in an up and coming area, interpret that how you want, where I currently live. And one time, actually this happened multiple times, only one time did the cops come, but I was wearing AirPods and walked into my house and forgot the alarm was on. So it's blaring. And after it blares for like a minute, the cops show up, and I had just come back from a basketball game. So I like stripped down to my boxers, and I get a knock on the door and finally realize that my alarm's going off, and I go and disarm it, but the cops are already at my door. And I just want to bring up the fact that I'm in boxers with the headphones in. I answer the door to cops and they're like, hey, your alarm's going off. They don't ask me, hey, do you live here? Identification, anything. A guy in underwear in a mostly dark house. And I'm like, oh, sorry, I forgot that like my alarm was on. And they were just like, okay, and left. So that's the security you pay for with ADT. No further questions at all. And I'm like mostly naked, looking disheveled because I was sweaty from ball with long hair at like 10:30 at night in an empty house. And they're just like, hey, it's good, man. Be on your way.
I saw you turn it off. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
good thing
actually,
you were hot on the scene.
I don't even know if I did turn it off at that point. I can't totally remember, but just to speak to the great officers that represent the thin blue line, or what is the what do they say?
Thin blue line, bro.
Yeah, I can't even get that thick line either.
The thin white line, dude. That's so fun. That's such a funny visual. Alarm going off. Answers the door. Hey, your alarm's going off. You're like, shit.
Yeah.
Like
that happened at my work like twice, 3 times, and every time it's very low. Like they're there fast, but I think they can realize probably when it's real and when it's fake. I don't know, because like there's no damage to the entries. There's a guy standing out looking kind of confused, like looking like he works there, looking like he forgot the password or something. I don't know who that person would be. It wasn't me, definitely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely would never forget a password. I'm great at that. Except that one time where I did. But yeah, I thought that headline was pretty funny.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. That's classic.
Yeah. Brings me to my pivot of following gas station news. I did a really autistic way of sharing this. So we're looking at Microsoft Paint right now. Can you see that all right?
Microsoft Paint.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I can see it quite well.
Yeah, it's a screenshot. So this is fueled by GSTV. This was their story. And I'm so glad, I'm so insane about this brand that I send you guys these stories, because it was gone from Instagram. It was only in our text message. But GSTV is hosting original content. It's coming. So I said, does GSTV have any plans of showing short form podcast content? Try to freaking dingle or freaking dangle the worm, try to reel them in, and nothing so far, but I'm waiting on it.
Nothing so far is the key.
Nothing so far is where I'm at.
And we need to reiterate this, like, if GSTV doesn't agree with content-wise anything that we put out, whether it's language, topics, whatever, we are fully prepared to sell out immediately for not that much, for like a very minimal payout, whatever you want to compensate with. As long as we're officially associated with the GSTV brand, we are so quickly ready to sell out all of the things that we believe in our world. We talk about
up, T?
So quickly.
Gamers, what's
talking about selling out? What's up, T?
We're talking about selling out, Thomas. What's up,
dude?
Man?
Let's sell the fuck out. It's time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to sell out. I'm here for it.
No, I'm ready to get all integrity.
Yeah.
We're looking at GSTV, our favorite gas station television network.
Okay.
And this is on their story a couple of days ago. Who's excited for our new original content?
That should be us.
Boo.
I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. It should
be us. I'll say it for us. Gas station TV, if you actually want to make an impact, you want people to buy more gas, hire the Goblin and the Ghoul podcast. Fuck electric vehicles. Yes. We'll go there all the fucking way. Let's go Saudi Arabia, Venezuela. We don't give a fuck.
Aramco.
Saudi Aramco, let's go, baby.
Saudi Aramco. Yeah, it's
Saudi Aramco.
It's not electric fucking charging station TV. It's gas station TV.
Yeah, dude. I'm here to get gas.
I'm here to get gas, guys. I'm here to get gas.
So wait, that does bring up something we haven't explored, which is no one's even entered the market on TV along a Tesla charger. We could parlay our gas station TV fame.
We have 2 different shows, right leaning and left leaning. Guess where they would go.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
I'm actually launching a campaign. I'm running for mayor of Boulder. And
thank God.
and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like the mayor of San Francisco, he decriminalized theft. I'm decriminalizing underage drinking. I'm decriminalizing basically anything student drug dealing.
Yep.
You want to stay Adderall, have at it. I think the only thing I'm going to prosecute is what should I don't even know.
Rape, murder.
murder. And yeah, if you
Rape
murder somebody, that's
decriminalized. I don't know
kinda where
about
I draw
that.
the line. But
Yeah.
I'm a student populist, and I'm here for the students. I'm here for the people, guys. So vote Mayor Tom, Boulder, Colorado.
You
I like
should
that.
still pursue like one like obscure drug, like one like kind of funny one. Well, that'd be a good example. Like everything else is cool, but
Meth.
one.
No,
Crack.
like one, yeah, or crack, or like a really specific hallucinogen, like 2CI or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
it has to be
Cool.
the specific one research
Yeah.
chemical. If it's a half one off, it's like nope, only
Yeah.
2CIB.
Yeah.
Put
I wanna
salvia
go-
back in
you
gas
get
stations.
fucked. I'm fucking you in the ass if you're on TCB.
Thomas, we were talking about this earlier, but this fella here, Detroit man charged with murder after an argument over $4, shooting at a gas station, leaving 1 dead, 2 injured. What do you personally think the scenario was when this man was at a gas station?
Here's the thing: some people are ready to die. You know what I mean? They have nothing going on in their lives, unfortunately, and $4, they're looking for an excuse. $4 apparently was that moment for him, which is unfortunate. And I think that's more of a societal issue rather than a personal issue. And that's why you should vote for Mayor Tom.
Holy shit, dude.
Yes, that was surprisingly eloquent.
That was really good. I was thinking,
Dude, you're
he
gonna
was-
dominate the debates. Fuck.
So
Yeah,
I will
absolutely,
say,
everyone.
Tom, you would have problems getting a fan base at first, but if you got to a mayoral debate in any kind of town, there's a pretty good chance in my mind that you would like become well known or at least get some publicity.
Okay, here's the thing. So the population is 50% students, right? So
Is it
I'm gonna-
really?
yeah. I'm going to go after the student vote, and then even though I don't want to do it, I'm going to extend the bike lanes. I'm going to capitulate to the bicyclists.
Okay.
I'll say,
they're
hey,
the worst though.
They're the worst. They're the worst. But that is what's going to get me elected mayor in Boulder. So I'm going to do that. I feel like Boulder, as an incentive, I should be bringing in all the tech companies. Guys, we have cheap labor here. Hire some interns via the students. Google just left, or no, Google didn't left. Microsoft just left. Twitter just left. We need to bring these tech companies back here. So yeah, that's
Blue sky.
That's kind of my campaign slogan.
And you individually have a a thriving intern program through yourself.
Yes.
So.
I don't pay them whatsoever, but we do have many
internship.
interns, and that's the thing.
Many.
That's the thing. I like as a company, it's very, very, very convenient to have cheap labor, free labor, actually.
Yeah, I think Elon Musk would definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
Thomas for mayor. Wait, so one thing I was curious about. So 50% students. So students just going to school there can vote in the mayoral campaign. Like, can kids from out of town going to school at IU vote in the Bloomington mayoral campaign?
If they register in that county.
Okay.
Which
Which
you
young
can do if
people
you live
famously good at registering to vote.
there.
Students are really good at that.
Oh, that
That's-
is the ticket. Is like
That's kind of
getting them
why I
to
need the
register.
students, and I need the swinger votes. I like there's a lot of swingers.
Yeah,
like,
the swingers.
Yeah, big,
Like
big
adult
swinger
swingers.
community.
Swingers.
I need the swinger vote.
We need the students. Those are my targets.
Yeah, the
So,
swing
yes.
states just got a whole new meaning.
Absolutely.
Campaigning at swinger parties. I love that.
Wait, I do want to
Absolutely.
bring up like when you guys go to vote for the things like district attorney and shit like that, how do you choose the names on the lower level elections? Because I have a strategy, but
I
I'd
pick
like to hear
funny
yours.
names whenever you told me that you did that. And
Yeah.
I pick people, if any guy has like a strong name, like
Mm,
a masculine name, like a politician name, I'm like, ooh,
got it.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
band.
I often
It's just
flip
by
a
names.
coin.
Flip a coin.
I flip a coin often. I'm like, who is this guy? I don't know. Let's flip a coin.
And if I'm voting, because I'm typically leaning left, but if I feel like I'm voting for too many lefties, I'll throw in a righty for like,
Yeah, there's a little
auditor or something
sprinkle,
like that. Police. You got to sprinkle them in there.
Yes.
I always vote for the names that sound the most non-white. That's
Yeah.
that's my most recent strategy.
Okay, so would you vote for Farley?
If their first name was Chris, for sure. But Farley sounds pretty white to me. I'm not gonna lie.
What
dude.
about an O Farley? Like maybe he's an Irish immigrant.
Still white?
Damn.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing about
sorry.
being Irish and white. There's no association with white guilt because the Irish never enslaved anybody. We were the slaves.
Bingo.
So I personally, I'm Native American and I'm Irish and technically I am Spanish. The most imperial part of my blood is Spanish.
Oh yeah.
But like I have zero white guilt, guys. I'm gonna say that right now.
Well,
happy
dude,
for
you've actually touched on a great topic, talking about Spaniards and white guilt for our episode of Hype Shoe of the Week, guys.
Hey.
Keeping it soda
Ooh.
themed, we have the Nike SB Charitos. Know about the
Charitos.
Charitos, that drink.
Phantom and
Yeah,
Add that to
Milkshake.
cart right now.
Yeah, so the
Juaritos.
Charitos
Juaritos, I thought it was
are
what it was.
a very popular Mexican soda. Anytime you go to like Chipotle, I think they might have Charitos, but yeah, quench your thirst, the taste of Charitos in the official Nike SB Dunk Low customizable design. I guess you can clear off or like kind of scratch off this material. And it,
Can you zoom in on that a little bit?
yeah, this is a really up close picture. We'll do
Those are honestly pretty cool. I like
Yeah.
those.
You can't.
I mean, they're
We'll
very
do
Florida
this.
Gators or no,
shit.
Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Miami-esque.
Okay, and so this came out this week.
This came out this week. This was the latest. I don't know why Nike has these awful pictures, but yeah, pretty cool. Honestly, like I kind of went for them, but didn't really work out. But on StockX, they came out for $130, and the Charitos dunks are hovering around $400.
Wow.
Okay.
So
Nice little turnaround.
See,
Absolutely.
do you think there's any way that value is going to hold on that? I mean, how many were
No.
released? Yeah, right.
Um,
That's inflated as fuck.
I think there was probably 50,000, maybe.
And can you? And again, I'm the shoe novice. Like, what is a normal? Like, what's the average shoe? Like the quantity of a new release?
Like the Lost and Found Dunk Chicago ones that came out this winter had like almost 500,000 pairs.
Oh wow.
500,000.
Okay.
So
Times
quite
So
200.
What's
quite a
the average
portion.
like limited edition amount? Do you? I don't know if you have a
a
gauge for
couple like 50,000 or like
Okay.
100,000.
that. Okay.
It really just depends, but these are pretty much only going to skate shops, and like most skate shops that got these had one size per one pair per size.
Wow.
So pretty tough to get.
Thank you,
but
Chad.
That'd be a dope skate shoe, dude.
yeah. Well, I think
Yeah,
it's
I'd-
super funny.
I'd
Is
put
like
that
Nike
on
S-
Tony Hawk video game character for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, 100%.
What were you gonna say, Tom?
What I was gonna say is it's super funny because now like everything's an official collab with like the actual brands, but back in the day it used to be just Nike and other brands just like taking the inspiration from those shoes, risking the cease and desist, and I thought that was way cooler how they
Yeah.
used to do it.
Yeah.
We, need some-
Yeah, do you
we
think-
need more punk rock is what we need
In shoes or in life in general?
in life in general. And what
Yeah.
I'll continue to say about cities, there's no R&D in terms of policy. I feel like Boulder is the perfect city to do some R&D in policy. How are we going to solve homelessness? I don't know. Let's at least try putting them on a cruise. Boulder, we have the budget. Let's fucking do it.
I like it.
I like
dude.
the cruise idea. I do
Very
like the
Tom.
cruise idea.
And then
Yeah.
is the cruise gonna have employees or is this homeless run, homeless filled?
Oh,
Have I
okay.
gone in depth? Have I gone in depth about how to solve homelessness?
don't
You've
think
thrown a lot
so.
of ideas at us over the year. There's like the give them Adderall. There's the cruise idea, and there's the summer camp idea as well.
Yeah. So this, I don't know. I've been thinking about how do you solve homelessness now for maybe 8 years, right?
like
What
a
am
true
I-
politician.
One of my initial thoughts was like, oh, give them Adderall. So I tried that. I did the science. I would give them Adderall, and then I would see them later in the day, and they were cracked the fuck out. And I was like, you don't want a homeless person to be focused on being homeless, because it's going
Right.
to cause problems.
They're just the most homeless they can be at that point.
Exactly.
They're
And
just
then I was-
cleaning up their cardboard box all day. They just keep sweeping it.
Well, I don't think they exactly do that in my experience. I think the voices might get louder or something for them. Because I've seen I've given them Adderall and then I've seen them later in the day and then they're not in a good state.
You should give them lithium or something.
Maybe lithium, maybe some lead, maybe just
Or just some batteries to suck on. You know.
yeah, absolutely.
That might give
well-
them more energy than like the Adderall.
Yeah.
Charge them up.
And then I was like, okay, well, if we because they're concrete critters, they kind of cause some issues if they're not at your if they're chilling at the gas station, it's kind of whatever, but they're on the streets, they're pacing back and forth, etc. You don't necessarily
Yeah.
want to see that. especially if they're taking shits on the public sidewalk. So
Yeah.
let's send them to camp. You can go to camp. People
Yeah,
don't like
I think
that
they would do
idea.
great as like
People don't
employees
like that
of.
idea.
I think they would do great as employees of like both bike stores and outdoor camping stores because I always seem to see that's the prime two
I don't think
upgrades.
you should employ them. I don't think you should employ them. I think what should be done is you put them on a cruise, right? And this cruise is island hopping. So I think you can graduate from different islands as a homeless person.
Oh, explain.
So there's Schizophrenic Island, maybe. There's
Haiti.
Hey, I have a meth problem island. There's okay, it's just a little bit of a drinking problem island. Oh, I'm down on my luck island. Oh, I just turned 18. I don't know what I'm doing island. And basically you can graduate. The cruise comes, right? Drop off, pick up, drop off, pick up. You can earn your GED. And by the time you finish the cruise, you're welcome back into society.
Interesting.
Wow.
You're given a little bit of cash. You're like, hey, here's your degree. Here's some resources to find a job potentially. But we put them in the Caribbean for a little bit, and they do some island hopping. And what's not to love about that? So I think we need some R&D for policies. Boulder has the budget. I think it's the perfect place to do some research and development. And that's why you guys should support Mayor Tom for Boulder Mayor.
We can't vote for you, bro, but I will support you from a distance.
If there's anything I can do to like forge votes, like we give vote illegally, fake voting, whatever.
Let's get some illegal votes. For Mayor Tom. Anybody listening to this podcast, go ahead and text me, and we will get your vote counted.
Yeah, for sure. No, I like that too because there are definitely plenty of islands in the Caribbean that are doing poorly enough economically.
I mean, it's like Fire Festival. It's like Fire Festival. We just drop them off.
Yeah,
there.
Haiti edition.
Yeah, Haiti. That's what I'm saying. Like Haiti would be like Meth Head Island because Haiti right now is one of the most dangerous islands on the planet.
It's not great. Yeah.
No, it's like a civil war. But who of any Americans that could go there and fend for themselves? It's our meth out homeless.
Yeah, right. And if they can survive that, that's like proving to society they're ready to go back. Come back and do round two.
You finish the cruise, you're welcome back. Open arms. Use a little bit of money in your.
Well, at least to graduate from Meth Head Island to just drinking problem island.
Yeah,
right.
100%. We have like people like Eli on the island. They're like, oh, tell me about your problems.
I don't think we're at therapy yet.
Yeah, therapy island's like step 9, bro.
We're working it. We're workshopping it.
That's step 9. But I think it is an option. And guess what? California, I've done the math, I've done the statistics. California's homeless budget, right? They have $20 billion
Jesus.
for their homeless issue. We can put every single homeless person in America on a cruise ship and feed them and still have $10 billion left over.
Come on.
Whoa. How did you calculate? Well, whatever. I'm sure you don't have the math.
It's $33,000 a year, right?
Per head on a cruise ship fund the cruise and everything.
There's no booze included, but that's room and board.
Fund the cruise, not the booze. The cruise.
On the cruise, yeah, $33,000. People are retiring on cruise ships because it's cheaper than living on land.
Dude, that would be hell.
That would suck so much.
And then okay, let's do the math. So 33,000.
Yep.
Times 400,000 is 400,000.
That's it. There's only 400,000 homeless people in the United States.
$13 billion. That's it.
Easy. That's it.
$13 billion, guys. We can put every homeless person in America on a cruise ship.
I mean, this does bring up the point, man. Like, we could solve homelessness, like, if we actually wanted to.
California alone could solve homelessness.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, do you know how many people make such good money by fighting homelessness? They don't want to do that. Yeah. They don't want to do that.
Hey, but I'll give them a sandwich every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So here's some really disturbing statistics for you. Only 10 cents of every dollar that when you donate to Africa, get them water, get them the malaria vaccine, goes to Africa. So I believe over the years it was how many trillions of dollars? Several $1 trillion went there. Only 120 billion got to Africa. And as someone who owns a nonprofit and kind of went to these nonprofit conventions,
Yes.
what you would find out is like, hey, oh yeah, I own a nonprofit, etc. And it's owned by this for-profit company, and we use our nonprofit to buy things from ourselves.
Yeah,
And, like
that is true.
There's so much corruption.
Yeah.
And that's why Prospect for Harmony is above all that corruption.
It's above all that. And it helps people out with a little bit of legal trouble that maybe need some community service.
Yeah. If you need community service, hit me up.
yeah, there's some websites that'll tell like with some nonprofits and charities how much of the money actually goes to the charity.
It's usually 10 cents on the
there's some scummy ones.
That's
like
some scummy shit.
Yeah,
dude.
that's some major. Like I think one of the major ones. If I'm
Red Cross
that,
is awful.
Red Cross is really bad. The Susan something, the one with the
Susan
pink
G.
ribbon.
Komen.
Yeah. She was terrible. And if I'm thinking of someone else, whatever, fuck you, Susan G. Komen. But I'm pretty sure it's you scumbag piece of shit.
Susan Sarandon or something.
Yeah, one of the.
A lot of scummy shit, Zach.
That's a terrible name.
Susan, oh wait, yeah, that's a good segue.
A lot of scummy
scumbag
shit
of the week.
Yeah, we can. I'm not. Scumbag of the week's gonna be a little bit of doozy. I got a wild fucking story for you guys today.
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready.
Okay, cool. And then after that, I want to cover because I mean, our boy did graduate college again, so I want to hear all about that afterwards.
Amen.
Okay. All right, let me get some shit pulled up here.
I'm fucking ready
but I just got into this story. I actually found it today when I had something else that I still might share a quick one, but I just was looking at stories today and dude, this is a fucking doozy. All right, everybody, welcome to Scumbag of the Week. This week's Scumbag of the Week, and actually real quick, let me just pull up my notes here.
God, I love the fucking title page.
Dude, the guy in the bottom left corner is by far my favorite. That is such a good picture.
He's the best. So you'll notice a new guy on here today, and that's what we're talking about. Scumbag of the Week. Oh, is that Samuel Rapley Bateman? A guy's story I just read about today. So you might be wondering, who is Samuel Rapley?
Who's this guy?
Pentecostal.
46-year-old self-proclaimed prophet operating out of Colorado City, Arizona.
Oh,
he made
Mormon.
a decent, well, not kind of. He made a decent chunk of change from a product he created called the Velociraptor, which is just industrial like wire cable wrapping machine shown right here.
Great name.
Yeah, and he's at that company for a while. It is kind of a sick name. So in 2019, he established a branch of the Fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. By 2022, he had over 50 followers and 20 quote unquote wives. They weren't legal marriages. They were only recognized by the church. So we have a modern day cult situation here. Yeah, I read this and I was like, oh, let's dive into this scumbag.
Damn near half his members were his wives. Shit.
So he was in Colorado City, Arizona. Where the fuck is that?
That's a massive Mormon town. Especially for polygamists, like the polygamists in Utah and Salt Lake City kind of moved to Arizona City because of their profit.
Colorado City, Arizona.
Yeah, it's like right on the Utah-Arizona border. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Despite, I'll quit interrupting Zach.
No. Please do when you guys jump in because there's a lot here. But I'm pretty sure polygamy is not recognized legally in Arizona. I don't know if it's straight up illegal, but that's why none of these marriages.
It's kind of like everywhere. It's kind of like the mayor of San Francisco, not kind of decriminalizing theft. It's kind of decriminalized there. You're kind of allowed to do it.
Oh yeah. Do you have a stance on polygamy too for your mayoral campaign?
Well, I'm very pro swingers. I would have to talk to more swingers. Are they into polygamy? Are they not in polygamy? What's their stance? So yeah, I would have to look more into that.
Listen to the people. I love it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Right. Sorry, one last interruption.
Yeah.
Town population of 21 people. So less than 5,000 people live there, and at least 3 Mormon fundamentalist sects are said to have been based there. That's on like the Apple Maps. Like that's like the detailed short form. So
wow, it's basically this dude did his research. If you're gonna go start like a quasi cult, this is a great place to do so.
Great place.
Yeah.
So here's where we start getting into the scummy stuff. 9 of those 20 wives were reportedly underage, ranging from age 9 to 17.
Oh. Fuck.
Yeah, this dude is king jailbait.
9 years old.
Yeah, bro. 9 years old. Yeah, so he started this in 2019, where he had multiple wives that were 9 years old. And it's everything that you would expect, dude. He is the bottom of the earth scum. So the FBI started investigating him. I'm not sure exactly when they started, but a lot of this came to fruition last year in 2022, based on reports / allegations of sexual misconduct with multiple minors. So in August of 2022, Bateman reportedly destroyed digital evidence of this misconduct via a messaging app. Signal was the messaging app. They used it in their little cult. It was sponsored by Signal.
Okay.
And he would often have him and his followers film like actually some of these acts that they're doing. I'll just leave it at that. And that was some of the evidence that he was actually destroying, because he was getting, there's investigation going on him. And so this led to an arrest in September of 2022. He was getting pulled over while hauling this wooden trailer seen here with 3 children inside, which I don't know how young the children were, but it was like presumably some of his wives. Yeah, there's more like this is kind of highlights from a pretty long article, but there's like he's kind of like transporting girls from multiple states, like even from Canada. He was basically just doing this to like get several underage girls, like girls in general, because I mean, yeah, obviously some of them were above age, but that's just like straight up what he was doing. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So he gets arrested September 2022, but he posts bail, $150,000 bail, and then gets shortly arrested again 13 days later. So he gets post bail September 1st, goes back to jail September 13th, and then isn't allowed bail. So he was acting a fool on the prison phones.
Hotline bling, dude. I love that.
Bro, but like that's the only fucking app name I could think for this this slide, because okay. So like I said, he was arrested post bail, all that stuff. And I think that they got him again just for like re-destroying more evidence, deleting more shit, but like they just knew they needed to get this guy behind bars. So when they arrested him this time, instead of pulling him over, they raided his home and one other. They took 9 underage girls into foster care via the Arizona Department of Child Services, right? So November 27th, so about a month and some change later, 8 of the 9 girls ran away after messaging some of Bateman's of-age wives, right? So they were in communication with some of the of-age wives that hadn't gotten in trouble yet because it was mostly just him. And 8 of the 9 that were in foster care were escaped. So what was happening is Bateman was calling these wives in prison via video call, like on the tablets and like actual calls, and orchestrated a plan which worked to break the girls out of foster care.
Jesus
Christ.
Yeah, dude. And that was like late 2022, late last year when that all announced. They didn't take away his phone privileges for that. They still let him make calls.
This could be scumbag of the year.
No, seriously, this is an ongoing thing. And this is actually the reason why. So he was actually supposed to have his trial. It is supposed to happen in March, but March 2023, and this is actually why the article popped up, because it just happened to be on whatever form I was looking at. So they announced, and a news story came out that he was having multiple explicit conversations with some of the girls in foster care, like some of the actual girls themselves. And after that, they took away his phone privileges.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 4 different separate times, shame on me.
Bro, it's he orchestrated a coup to get have these girls escape. They get caught, and that's when 3 of the wives are co-conspirators, like co-defendants in this case as well. Like they're in trouble too now. Girls get put back in DCS. It's like late 2019 or late 2022. Throughout the next couple months, he is like just calling these girls, saying, I think an article I have pulled up says some of the actual words, but it's like creepy fucking shit to these girls. It like just totally confirms everything that you just suspected. And they're like, we probably shouldn't let this guy make calls outwards, huh?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Not a great look for the Mormon brand, I'd say.
Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints, normal, and just really just cultists in general. But yeah, it's
I've declared war against Mormonism, and I literally
you said that multiple times. You have said that.
I did an exorcism on a Mormon girl.
Oh yeah,
recently. Yeah, she the devil possessed her, and it was wild.
And did it work?
She was contorting, and she ended up throwing up during the exorcism.
Okay. And how was she afterwards? Did the exorcism stick?
She said it worked. She's talking to me right now. I kind of blocked her after that because I was so frightened. But she's like, Tom, please forgive me. All this nonsense. I say, which?
Yeah.
But like after you like you see the devil. I mean, the devil did come out of her. and but she threw up on my couch, and like I don't know. Mormonism is such a hard thing to get away from, and once you come away from it, uh, these people are hurt. These are some of the most broken people on the planet. My next door neighbor, for example, was a Mormon, and she ended up leaving the Mormon church, and she's totally lost. These are lost individuals.
Yep.
What do you do after you're in a cult and you realize
They turn to witchcraft.
They turn to witchcraft usually, and usually they turn to witchcraft in a negative way.
Yeah, well, and that's a fantastic point for this story, because I mean, clearly there are of age women that are so brainwashed enough to help him break out more minors out of their foster care. But like,
it's ridiculous.
That is 20 plus women that he fucked up for life. I mean, some of these
crazy.
young girls, who are 12 years old now, maybe 12, 13 years old now, that are just going to be ruined.
I want to say something about the Mormon Church, because how this is allowed is that especially in Colorado City, Arizona, what they believe is that one individual is currently Joseph Smith, the reincarnation of Joseph Smith.
So that's probably what this guy thought, because in his police questioning, he a self-proclaimed prophet. He said, "I'm a prophet. That's why I can do all this."
Yeah. They think they're prophets. They manipulate people. They start. It's honestly disgusting what they do, and the only reason that people are coming after them is specifically because they're marrying underage girls off to people who basically perpetuate the cult. So this guy was clearly high up. If he had 20 wives, he was high up. Oftentimes, if you go against them, all of a sudden, your father, what the prophet will say, your father is excommunicated, and your family now belongs, and he'll just be like, your family now belongs to this guy, and your daughter, you're never allowed to speak to your daughters or your sons again, your family again, and your wives just move into the home of the thing. And here's the thing, that the church technically owns every house in Colorado City, so they kick you out of your house. It's honestly disgusting what they do,
and that's happening in America in 2023.
It's a total scam. It's disgusting what they do to people. They brainwash them from day one, and
we're seeing a clear example of that with this right now. I mean, I hate to say, like, this is a bigger story that's breaking out. You got to think, and this may be one of the bigger ones. This probably isn't the only one. So just some last follow-up things. So 20 was supposed to be trial was already supposed to happen March 2023. That additional story came out, which led to a judge granting postponement after that most recent incident. Along with prosecutors had been claiming they expect more evidence to surface over the next 3 months. So I'm gonna see if I'm gonna see if I can keep an eye on this case. Because it is just, I mean, it's a fucking weird one, dude.
If it's live streamed, we might have to do a live episode and just kind of watch that shit, little watch along.
I would be super into that. There's just a couple things from this article that I wanted to highlight. Let's see. So it starts with they arrested the 3 women in a kidnapping charges. Obviously, Colorado City. Let's see. Here are the names of the ladies. So one was 2 were 24 and one was 19.
But that 19-year-old was probably indoctrinated a couple of years prior.
Oh, no, it'd been going on since 2019. So that's 3-4 years. So yeah, she definitely was underage when this started. Bateman and other elders in the FLDS community. Elders, yeah. Pictures of some of the girls.
I kind of want to say something.
Yeah, go for it.
That nobody talks about, which is disgusting. And I'm going to call out the Japanese.
Okay, wow. Yes, I like where this is going.
I'm calling out the Japanese right now.
Curveball.
The legal age of consent in Japan is 13 years old.
Oof, that's not.
Is that true?
It's true, which is disgusting.
Wait, but what's the? Can you be over 18 and have sex with a 13-year-old, or do you have to also be?
You can be 50 years old and have sex.
I don't think that's accurate.
Think that's how it works, but
you should
it is a very low.
You Google it right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Google. I don't want to Google age of consent in Japan.
They're also killing whales.
That is
Yeah.
fucked up.
Bit of a non sequitur, but
and they don't let immigrants into their country. And I just want to I love the Japanese. I love their culture.
Except that.
Except those three things. I think they need a little bit of reform.
Come on, Japan, look inward.
So yeah, he was getting these chicks from Canada, Washington, Utah, Nevada.
Dude, it's so fucked up because he was affiliated with other like non-religious pedophiles just chopping them around. Like it
sounds like he was making money off child porn too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that was part of it. Yeah, that was a big part is him filming and making the other members of that were following him watch.
I will say the guy's got work ethic. He created the Velociraptor. He obviously is a big finesser businessman. Dealings.
This is good. His attorney Adam K. Zickerman, we're gonna say his full name because he's a scumbag, said he believed this case resolved around religious prosecution. Quote, the current accusations are against others and not Mr. Bateman. This case continues to appear to be a quest for religious prosecution, and Mr. Bateman maintains his innocence throughout it, Zickerman said in an email to the Arizona Republic. And let me go ahead and
fuck that guy.
He looks guilty. I'll say it.
Yeah, no, he's okay.
His eyes are so close together. It's such a big forehead. Very ugly man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So records describe how Bateman acting as a self-proclaimed prophet of a splinter sect of the polyamorous fundamentalist church polygamist fundamentalist church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, used his position to order orgies involving some of the girls, which he would call atonement ceremonies. Oof.
Jesus.
Oof.
Yeah, atone for your sins.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
I do want to take a little bit of a note as this ad for this ass thing.
Is that all those biker shorts?
Protector?
Yeah, I think that's an ass
like
protector.
A chastity belt.
It's like
that's actually relevant to this. It's basically this is a modern day chastity belt.
Let's look at Zach's ads. What is this? Before coffee.
Oh, they heard you talking. This is fun. And so he
no free ads on this
enriched
podcast.
Himself. He doesn't work. He required all money made by the women to be given to him, to be provided to Bateman at once. FBI noted in the court record that Bateman drives 2 luxury Bentleys.
Damn.
Yeah. This is the traffic stop, like I said, where this was the get up where 3 girls were in the back. I think this is was serving as a toilet.
Dude, they could make like a damn True Detective season out of this.
No,
case.
seriously though. Let's see, and there's a series of pictures.
Get fucking Russ Cole back in the mix.
Yeah, let's see. There's I think one more thing I wanted to. Oh, dude, yeah. So this is basically some of the stuff. Yeah, what he was saying to some of the girls when he got caught, just saying like, I'm not even gonna repeat it. It's not like directly explicit, but it's super.
Yeah,
it's
we get the point.
Yeah, man. Oh, at one point he had 22 wives. So I mean, hell, some probably leaving is maybe the reason this all started in the first place. Some got wives.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my God. I just read that about the 9-year-old. That is so fucked up.
Yeah. That is we'll leave that out. About what that says specifically, but
I think this is the biggest scumbag we found so far.
Yeah, we need to target this guy.
Scumbag of the year.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's going to be the gist of it with this article. Like I said, this was a tell-all, and it was a lot of shit. But yeah, man, I just found that story today, and again, the story would happen. But yeah, Sam. How do you say his middle name? It's Samuel Rapidly Bateman, which kind of sounds like Rapidly. Bateman is the scumbag of the week, possibly scumbag of the year. Too.
Yeah, definitely number 1 contender.
He earned
number 1 contender so far.
We might do a March Madness bracket later in the year. We'll see.
Oh, that would be a fun one.
For this cat.
Yeah, pull a card for him.
I think my energy is too hard right now. We got got Page of Wands and King of Wands. Clearly not that guy.
Okay.
It's my energy.
I think that's
guy.
your. Speaking of your energy, dude, that's your graduating college energy, dude. Congrats.
Dude, we graduated 5. People said I wouldn't do it, but we are here.
Yeah, the teacher said I would never make it.
Yeah, apparently only like very like in terms of percentage wise, I think it's like 20% of people with ADHD actually graduate college. So
damn.
Wow, no shit.
We're here. I'm dyslexic.
You should have asked Gabrielle about that.
I'm dyslexic. I have ADHD. I have 2 degrees. I'm extremely, extremely educated, guys. I'm a political economist now.
Yeah,
Good shit, bro.
Yeah, I love that though. Like day they graduated college and like, okay, I'm running for mayor.
Yeah, running for
Run
mayor.
for mayor. Let's run for mayor.
I've got all the requirements.
Didn't the mayoral election already happen, Tom?
I think it's 2 years away, but we gotta start a campaign early.
Yeah, that's smart. That's
Yeah,
smart.
I'd be like Kanye, dude. He got some portion of the vote.
Dude, I think I get all the vote. I think all I gotta do is go on campus, go like semi-viral locally, and bing about a boom. I'm fucking in the government in the mayor's office. And
then you could finally overthrow. You could overthrow your local government.
Yes, I've been saying
From the
for a long
inside
time,
job.
overthrow your local government. You know what? I'm gonna fucking run the local government, and I'm gonna decriminalize underage drinking. I'm gonna expand the bike lanes. I'm gonna bring tech companies back to Boulder. I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna be that fucking guy, guys. Ask me if you have an issue. Just ask me. I do have a policy for it.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna be doing R&D. Some city needs to be pushing some buttons, doing some experimental solutions, and I feel like Boulder is the perfect city because we have a massive budget, and I want to control that budget.
Well, Thomas, that brings us to our next topic. What is your opinion or take on influencer boxing?
Yeah, I think it's the future.
So here we got the latest fight, boys and girls. Wings of Redemption, former host of the Painkiller Already podcast.
Oh, I remember this cat against who?
Boogie2988, Francis, the fat guy from YouTube who drinks Mountain Dew. They're squaring off this weekend. We got Keemstar right here, the famous reoccurring character from the Goblin and The Ghoul spinoff podcast. Here's the little weigh-in right here with Wings and Boogie.
Oh, God.
Oh,
just two very obese guys.
Let's fucking go. I got my Mountain Dew, brother.
Oh, God.
Hey, untuck that stomach. Untuck that stomach. Power move.
I'm pushing for Wings. I'm pushing for Jordan.
Man.
It's going to be an absolute fucking... I don't know what it's going to be. It's
so tired.
Are there odds that one of them dies in the ring?
I wish, dude. I don't think you can really bet on these influencer boxing events. It's pretty
bullshit.
That's like battle bots. That's a missed market.
Yeah. So I think maybe Doge Gamer comes in. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Doge Gamer, I think, should facilitate these competitions because
make it happen, dude. I got Dogecoin. I'm willing to throw down. I'm willing to throw it down.
Absolutely. Just
give me the shot.
We're shifting our focus right now. Right now, I'm working on a video game.
Okay.
For Doge Gamer, guys. It's coming out. We don't have a title for it, but it's about blimps. What I want to do is I want to solve real world problems virtually. So what we're gonna do in this video game is we're gonna take ice from the Arctic and we're gonna blimp it to places that need water. And there's going to be polar bears involved. There's going to be penguins. I think the penguins are going to be the bad guys.
Fuck the penguins.
And yeah. Fuck the penguins, even though I'm a birder. I don't want to propagate bear negative propaganda, so I'm pro bear. They're friendly animals. If you see one in the wild, you should try and feed it.
Yes.
And that's my stance currently. We're going to solve real world problems virtually, and then the policy is going to be implemented afterwards.
True. Bears only do attack people when they're hungry, so if you feed them, then that'll solve the problem. Especially if they're with cubs, because their cubs are hungry too. Then just bring more food. If you got attacked, it's because you didn't bring enough food. That's on you.
Absolutely,
that's on you.
I saw
I do have to hop off.
One thing before we go. So since we didn't do Hungry Man's Got to Eat, I got a quick Hungry Man's Got to Eat.
Sure. Well, you guys can keep going.
And it's just a headline that I want you to check out.
Yeah.
Hungry Man's Got to Eat.
Javon Jackson.
Let's go Florida.
Claims he needed to go to Taco Bell, go on a Hundy spot. So that's all. I just wanted to check that out. Hey, Hungry Man's
gotta eat.
That's a good reason.
Man's gotta eat.
Man's gotta eat.
Well, boys, I don't really have too much else. Did you guys have any other topics before we
No, there will be BattleBots updates next episode. We're in the middle of the playoffs right now. So what are you going to do? We're going to get through the tournament, and I'm just going to do a quick a big old tournament recap with
Nice.
everybody.
Sick.
So,
Farley, you been betting on anything? Any of these NBA, or is it bet season off for now?
Okay, well, I have the cards right here. Should we do the reading?
yeah,
for
let's
tonight?
let
quick
Eli
one.
jump, and then we'll do a tarot.
Yeah, you guys do
Yeah.
the tarot ratings.
All right.
Much
Peace
love,
out,
y'all.
Eli.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Wow.
games real quick.
Wow,
I
that
think-
guy has way too long of hair. Can somebody get him a haircut, please? Please. I
Let's
told,
do the Lakers Warriors
Oh,
series.
Well,
Absolutely.
there is a game that should tip off any second now, so I don't know if that's going to be. It's this Celtics
it's the
Sixers.
Celtics Sixers.
Celtics Sixers, yeah. So we
I'm gonna
could-
put money on this game.
Okay, well we got to do it now then. So, and I guess we could
Yeah.
just live bet. So
Let's do
Yeah.
let's do 3 cards for let's just do 3
For
cards.
Celtics Sixers.
yeah, because it's about to start here in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I told MC's family, I was like, hey, if you want me to, I will go up to Eli and chop off his ponytail.
That's funny.
What'd they say?
They were like, oh, he'd be mad at you. I was
So we got Sixers plus
I thought I was
116 is
doing
what
you
I'm
guys a
seeing right
favor.
here.
Yeah. So it's a 2.5 point spread. It's pretty
Yeah.
close money line either way. So we'll just do this straight up to win the game.
And that'll be a live bet for me if I get in on it.
Yeah, it DraftKings got to close it for the pre game bets in 2 minutes, so it's fine if we just have to live bet. It's not going to change
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
And then we can do Nuggets and Suns after that because that's about the same spread and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where are we meeting up this summer for a live episode?
That's a good question. I think Zion National Forest or National
I'm there.
Park.
That's
That would be sick.
that's exactly where I was gonna say, T-Fin.
Yeah. Hey. Great minds think of Sprite, you know?
I'm gonna be in Lake Tahoe in like a month.
Oh, no shit. A
Um,
little far.
yeah, it is.
Closer
I love
than
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah. Closer than you'd think. I still never really been anywhere around there.
Dude, what is time and what is space?
What is space, bro?
What is space? What is time? Time is what we make it.
It's a flat
Yes.
circle.
Such a flat circle, dude.
It's actually a sphere.
Think about it.
Ooh, 3 cards.
Well, what's a sphere if not a flat circle? Because you can't see 3D.
Exactly. It's an illusion.
Actually, let's call it spirit. We're gonna call spirit first.
Spirit.
Spirit. Still can't really hear the
Spirity, spirit. Spirit. I like how the bowl just decides when it wants us to hear it or
Yeah,
not.
I know.
Spirit. He's ding a little louder, spirit.
Damn, Drake really dropped a pair of socks for $415 today.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
If it was 420, maybe I'd buy them.
Yeah.
Okay, Celtics versus Sixers.
Mm-hmm. Right now, Sixers lead
Celtics.
the series 3-2.
Here's Celtics. Not a great card for Celtics.
Okay.
Sixers. Okay.
Okay.
And game. Man, I need
What are you
the
thinking?
Yu-Gi-Oh! I need the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay.
Okay.
Based on this, I said this was Celtics card, right?
Yes. Because
Hmm.
we do have to pose the question as well. What is a 76er? Because
So, guys,
it's
I am
evident what a Celtic is.
I am coming out with tarot cards specifically for gambling, so be out.
Nice.
Be watch out for those. Luke, what do you think? Celtics or Sixers? We're going Celtics.
What is Luke one of the spirits lingering around?
Yeah, he's around. He's a pretty good gambler. And the I wish I had my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Okay, actually, one second, guys. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I'd rather do this thoroughly.
Yeah, absolutely. Get the Yu-Gi-Oh cards involved, dude. Thomas
we got
has
to
been-
interpret the tarot cards correctly.
He's been a menace tonight. I love it.
I'm just such a menace, dude.
Yeah.
Just came like a hurricane.
Yeah.
The people at home, usually we give Thomas like a heads up. Hey, we're near the end of the episode. Time for tips with Tom, and then possibly some gambling. But he just got the link and came in like a wrecking
I
ball
love it,
today. It
dude.
was awesome.
I had to hop on.
Yeah.
You did. You had to do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, we can even get score with this.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh my God, Thomas, you got the whole set.
We really do. We really do. Okay, guys, gamers, let's do some gambling. Yeah,
Let's do some gambling, gamers.
I haven't gambled in like a day. Guys, this is actually probably the most expensive tarot deck on the planet. This is worth about 10 grand right here.
Damn.
First edition, everything. Multiple Blue Eyes White Dragons, multiple Dark Magicians.
Oh shit.
Nice, powerful deck.
Let's find out what happens for the Celtics. What do we get? The Penguin.
The fucking penguin, dude. That thing's always popping.
This shit always come up. This shit always comes up. And for the Sixers, Summon
Skull and Monster Reborn.
Oh.
Interesting.
Summon Skull, Dark Magician on the bottom there. Okay, so in terms of math, some of the Sixers should win. Now let's look for a score. Let's see if we can get double confirmation. This is going to be for the Celtics for score up.
Damn, we already got shifting instantly to a favorited
74.
Wait, 74? That's pretty low scoring for
Yeah, to
basketball
to
game.
64. Okay, so we have opposite things. I'm just gonna go Celtics. I'm feeling the Celtics.
All right. Yep, they're the favorites right now, so
Okay.
it lines up.
Nuggets. I'm gonna be biased towards the Nuggets, but let's find out the score. Nuggets.
Oh man, they sold me out 2 nights
71.
ago. Fucking the Suns did.
66. Okay, so tonight, guys, I'm going Celtics and Nuggets. Do that parlay.
Let's see. Well, Nuggets or Celtics are live right now, so they started off at -140. They're up 8-3, so they're up to -210 now. So I bet if you just monitor that line, the Sixers will catch up and they'll even out the lines a little bit. But the Nuggets are +110, so you're expecting them to close out the series because they're up 3-2, and then Celtics to force to Game 7.
Nuggets.
So the Nuggets are up 3-2. I'm pretty sure.
Yep,
So they would close out the series today, and then the Celtics are down 2-3. So them winning tonight would force a Game 7. So we like the Nuggets, and then the Celtics.
Nuggets. We like the Celtics, guys.
I would recommend then for us listening right now, this is the only ones it's relevant to. Just keep an eye on that Celtics line, and then once the 76ers catch up a little bit and the line evens up, hammer that puppy.
Yep. All right, Celtics, baby.
Good shit. All right.
You heard it here first, folks.
I do have a tips with Tom.
Let's get a tip of the day, Tom, before we close it out.
And then graduate.
Absolutely. Guys, you get still there?
Yeah.
Guys, gamers, ladies and gentlemen, birds and witches, you're either living or dying, so you may as well smile.
Amen.
Wow. Way to end this fucked up episode on an optimistic note, dude. Good shit.
You heard it here, folks.
Absolutely.
Nobody knows that. Maybe you don't have to tell them.